Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Jeremy here. Just want to do a really quick video. I got back from the gym this morning and there was about 3 big old boxes on my front porch. Those that don't know, I am rebuilding my aquarium. I'm going to be upgrading to a 180 gallon. So I placed a fairly decent order over at Marine Depot, and it got here this morning. So I'm going to do just a really quick kind of teaser unboxing, show everything that I got, and I'm going to actually be starting a build series here pretty soon. So let me go ahead and get started. Box number 1, and I know everything that's in here, but I haven't looked in at all. I did receive and will be doing a review on a Neptune Apex, the new one. Now, the aquarium, I already have one of the Ecotech Radeon Generation 4 Pros. So this first box has the other 2 that I will need. So there's 2 more of the Radeon Generation 4s. I love these lights. The prior setup of the aquarium, I had one of these, one Generation 3 Pro and one Generation 3. And you could absolutely tell a difference between the 3 lights. All 3 of them look different. It was a look that I was not going for, was not happy with. So I decided to go with all 3 Radeon Pros. I ordered these not realizing that I was gonna get the approval. They're just some return nozzles. But my wife gave me the go ahead after I ordered all this stuff to go ahead and order the, or go ahead and upgrade to a 180. I previously had a 150 gallon tank. And I'm actually getting rid of that now, trying to find a buyer. So these will be just kind of, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make these into water change nozzles. And don't mind my cat, she has decided that she wants to be a part of the unboxing. So there she goes. All right, next is, I got an extra Energy Bar 8. So what I'm gonna be doing is, in my house, in the kitchen, is going to be, the kitchen/dining room, is going to be the 180 gallon. I'm going to run a line over to my office tank, which is in a different room, and run a completely different tank off of the Apex. Okay, I think that does it for this box. All right, let's go to the next box. I'm really excited about this stuff here. All right, box number 2. These things are definitely sizable. Let's see what we got. Oh, yes. So my previous tank, I was running a little, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's a little protein, or not protein skimmer, calcium reactor, just small ones, designed for about a 100 gallon tank. I like to go SPS heavy, so I decided to upgrade my calcium reactor to this big boy here, the Vertex RXC. This is a much bigger, nicer. I kind of want to open this because I've never seen what they actually look like in real life. I might open that before the end of the video. We'll see. All right, well that took up a whole box. So we are in the last box now. And where'd my knife go? There we go. My letter opener. Let me see this one good. All right. Now, final box. All right. We're going to start off. I got a leak detection kit from Apex. For my Apex, I want to make sure that that I don't have the issues with leaking that I had before. Because my wife got really mad a few times. This is the PM1. So this is the module that I'll use on the second tank. I'm going to run the calcium reactor, and I'm going to need the pH for that. So that will be nice. All right, now for the little tank, I decided to go with the MP10. I was running a Jabo WP40. Hated it. It was never what I really wanted. So I upgraded that. And I got couple big things in here. Now for a return pump for the office tank, I went with the Vector S1. I like the controllability of the Ecotech products. I'm going to be running a Generation 3 Pro Lite over that tank, and I'm going to be running the MP10. So I figured might as well just go ahead and get the Vectra for the all-around experience. And then this here is an RMS mount. I needed one of these. I was one shy, so I went ahead and got that. And then for the big tank, the 180 Vectra L1, I figured I might as well go big with this tank and do it right. This is, I believe, a 3,100 gallon per hour pump. So I need this because I'm going to be running the Aquaforce system on that tank, and I'm going to have a couple of different media reactors. So this is I'm going to tee it off and run flow to the tank, to the reactors, and try to keep as many wires out of the tank as I can. Let's see. I got a couple other things here. I got a solenoid. What I'm gonna be doing is I haven't unboxed this yet, and I'll probably do it later. I have a Skims monster sump, and I'm gonna go ahead and set it up for the RO line to go directly into the top off chamber. It has its own reservoir. So I wanted to use this to keep it from just constantly running every time it turns the water on. I want to make sure I don't waste my RO membrane and my DI resin. Hopefully you guys can see everything okay. I'm using an iPhone, and I'm controlling it off my watch. That's why I keep looking at it. Lastly, I believe this is last, I got a breakout box from Neptune. This is going to be so that I can hook up night lights. I'm going to have it set up so that when I open up the door to the tanks underneath, it'll turn the lights on so I can see everything. A couple other things. I like that you can get creative with this. Let's see. There's one more thing. So the other calcium reactor I have, the brass fitting just is atrocious. So I went ahead and ordered a new one. This is so that it'll flow smoothly. It was always clogging, always becoming an issue. Never worked right. So over the next couple of weeks, what I'm going to be doing, I'm actually splitting the channel into two distinctly different sets. One playlist is going to be my aquarium stuff. The other one's going to be working out. My wife and I started a Health Point Challenge. It started this morning. So my goal is to lose 60 pounds. And it's going to be tough, but I'm going to do it. So that's going to be one side of the channel. This is going to be the other side. Now, I did order a rolled aluminum stand for the tank. It's from HPE over in, I believe, Fort Lauderdale. Turnaround time for that is 3 weeks, so I just ordered it last week. I don't expect to see it anytime soon. Once that stand gets here, I'm going to start building all this stuff up, and hopefully hopefully I'll have it all nicely framed. I've seen some channels on here. What's his name? Reefer Gill, man. What he did is flipping ridiculous. I'm going to try to do kind of what he did. I do not have the patience or the attention span to probably do it as well as he did, but I'm gonna give it my best. I said I might open this up. I really am curious to see what this looks like. So let's give it a shot and see. Let me make some room. I don't want to drop anything. Give me 1 second here. Oh. All right. So I like Vertex. I was running a Zeovit reactor previously on this 150, and I really liked it. It was the 1.5 Vertex Zeovit reactor, and it really did work well. You have to stay on top of it. That's the biggest problem that I had with Zeovit. My wife and I travel a lot. We go out of town almost every weekend. So it's really, really hard to make sure that you're pumping it and getting that mulm taken off. Oh, this is pretty. Oh yeah, it is. So around the top it has a really nice that's really nice. This is a can't remember, acrylic stand. Comes with a Sicce Synchro Silent pump. Nice big instruction manual. So let me go ahead and set that down. There we go. This is really nicely packed. I mean, this stuff here is real thick and real. Oh my goodness, this thing's huge. So that goes ahead and sits right like that. Now I believe this is designed for up to 265 gallon tanks. I went ahead and went big because we're actually looking at buying another house in the next probably a year, maybe 2 years. As we work on our business and get it off the ground, we're really considering moving over to the beach area. And when I move to the beach, I'm going to put a 265 gallon tank in there. So that's the method to the madness. Oh, that's a nice solid pump. This is the Sicce Silent pump. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's kind of small, which is nice because it'll fit underneath the stand without any problems. And then it does come with a second chamber, which is really nice because you don't want to drip the fluid in at a really, really low pH. So this is designed to help get the pH back up, drip it in, keep everything real stable. This looks like the bubble counter, which I'm kind of bummed. I thought it would be filled with fluid. A lot of times it's filled with something, and I think maybe I'll have to order some of the fluid that they use. Yeah, because there's nothing else in. Wait. I'm sorry. This is the fluid chamber. I have no idea what this other thing is. This is the bubble counter. This is really intense. But I like it. This is super thick acrylic, very well built. I can just feel how well built it is. So if you can only imagine how excited I am to get this thing running. Like I said, I'm hoping in the next 2, maybe 3 weeks, once the stand comes in, I'm going to go over and order my tank. Actually, I'm going to have to order it. They have the tank that I'm buying. They keep it on stock over Marine Depot, or Marine Warehouse, I'm sorry, over in Tampa, Florida. So I'm just going to go with a regular. I mean, it's not going to be anything super special. Like I said, I'm only going to have it for maybe 2 years before I move again. Thing is, I want to go ahead and get this house that we live in now, get what I want in it, and then that way if we decide to buy this house that we looked at yesterday, we can go ahead and make that decision not have to rush anything. We ran into a lot of problems when we rushed moving into this house, and I do not intend to make that, something that could happen again. Anyway, there you go. Appreciate you for taking a time to watch this video. I apologize, I'm sweating like a pig. Like I said, I just got home from the gym. Anyway, if you liked the video, if you got anything out of it, or if you want to just kind of keep track of the build process as it goes, hit that like button. Thank you.